The parents in Ballycastle voted to make their school an integrated school. We were supported along our transformation journey by the IEF, who helped to secure support from the Ireland funds. They gave us a beautiful new playground to help our children learn and play together. We have achieved the almost perfect balance of 40-40-20, and our school is now oversubscribed. Thank you for believing in us.
When Corran didn't have a library for our children, it was the IEF that came to our rescue. The Maroney family from America supported the IEF and enabled our dreams to come true. Soon we will have a brand new integrated school for our children to enjoy.
Drumlins has been growing and growing for 13 years. The IEF have been there with us for every step of our journey. Extra resources, extra classrooms, extra play equipment. I doubt that we could have made it so far without your invaluable help. Thank you for believing in us.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Integrated Education Fund for all of their work for Hazelwood. In the last 30 years, the school has grown from 17 to 939, and that achievement would not be possible without the Integrated Education Fund, who really have been key in both financial and moral support.
Enniskillen Integrated Primary School was always turning children away. We were always oversubscribed. But the Department of Education wouldn't let us grow until we could prove we could grow. We couldn't have done this without the IEF. They provided us with the additional accommodation for these pupils. We were able to prove to the Department of Education we are sustainable. The future looks bright for Enniskillen Integrated Primary School. We are now at double enrolment and are looking forward to our permanent extension under the Fresh Start Agreement.
Demand for integrated education in the Coleraine area is on the rise, but the resources are not. Support from the IEF gave us an extra teacher when we needed it the most. The biggest beneficiaries are the extra students we are able to admit to the college to experience an integrated education. Thank you for believing in us.
Forge Integrated Primary School has been doing its best to meet the growing demand for integrated education for many years. On several occasions, we have needed the support of the IEF and its friends for additional classrooms when no other avenues were open to us. Without this accommodation, we would never have been granted government approval to grow and educate the 419 children we have today.
Malone's a very vibrant school. We've a range of students from socially deprived backgrounds and communities, and also some very culturally diverse communities represented in the school. We're very grateful to the IEF for all the help and support that they've provided the school, particularly in relation to our personal education centre and our bilingual centre. Thank you for believing in us.
The support of the IEF gave Newbridge its sixth form centre. They wanted more children like me to stay in Newbridge and continue their studies in an integrated setting. The IEF made that possible. 100 students attend our sixth form every year. Thank you for believing in us.
When our parents started Strangford College, they were told it could never succeed. They were denied government support for our school. But the IEF stood by us when no one else would. Strangford College now educates over 600 pupils with full government funding.
Millennium started in rented accommodation with just 10 Primary 1 children. Today we educate 377 children together, and there are plans for the school to grow to 470 children. For 17 years the IEF have stood shoulder to shoulder with the Millennium School and its community. Without the IEF we would not have had our school site, our nursery provision, and the additional classrooms we needed as we started our journey of growth. In short, I doubt that the school would ever have existed without the support of the IEF, and it certainly would not have been able to grow without support at very pertinent stages of the process. Thank you for believing in us.
Back in 1997, my parents heard of a new integrated college opening up in our town. The IEF got behind the school and funded it for 2 years when the government refused. Lydia educated me within an integrated environment, and now, 20 years later, I'm a maths teacher here. We educate over 600 students and are always oversubscribed. Thank you for believing in us.